You're dreaming of riding a BMW R9T Scrambler through the south of Portugal? Here is how it can be done. A long weekend came up, so we jumped on a plane with only carry-on bags. Inside we had protective motorbike underwear, which we covered with stretch jeans and a jacket, a towel, a bathing suit, camera equipment and a quad lock for basic navigation on iPhone. We rented a 2018 BMW R9T Scrambler in Faro, strapped the bag on its back and headed west. There is limited space for luggage and a pillion, so us being small was an advantage. The guys at Soulful Bikes were helpful and provided us with some suggested routes we could take. I am short at 164 centimeters. Immediately I noticed I have a good stance with both feet on the ground, not far away from flat footing. Maneuvering it around tight spots is more of a balance act for me. I wish for longer arms to reach over the big tank that makes it feel like a bulky rolling piece of furniture to me, despite the low center of gravity. The Algarve offers a great network of twisty roads, passing through sweet-smelling eucalyptus forests, beautiful cork trees that get peeled every couple of years, and plenty more to see. I could spend hours looking at the details of the bike and listening to the Akrapovic muffler singing songs. The kick in the ass we got when I overlooked the speed bump indicates that scrambling is not the main purpose of this scrambler. The endless, bumpy roads of the Algarve are challenging enough for the rather dull suspension, and the dirt roads cannot always be avoided. In the evenings, our sore backs were longing for the suspension of my ADV bike at home. A nice place to stay spontaneously can be found by checking availability on booking.com, because we hadn't pre-booked anything. Once rolling, it rides like on train tracks, which can make a correction in a miscalculated turn recover with a delay. The front tire does not provide a great amount of thrust. Perhaps it's owed to the slack head tube angle. Google Maps was eager to provide us with plenty of gravel roads, whether we liked it or not. After getting lost in the wild romantic labyrinth, finding our way back to the pavement sometimes was a blessing. This bike is at home on smooth, twisty roads, and its specialty is overtaking. No matter in which gear, there is always plenty of power available. Sunbathing on one of the endless sandy beaches with clear water lets the adrenaline level sink and time becomes meaningless. Numb fingers and a sore butt seem to be part of the game on this model, and gave us a reason to stop for good food, which is generally easy to find. We decided to fill her up with gasoline, even though the raw power delivered constantly reminds me of an old diesel engine. She is quite thirsty at 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers. The engine was nowhere close to its limit at 190 kilometers per hour, but I decided to pull back and postpone to trying it on a German autobahn one day. After all, the backcountry roads of Portugal are not the Nürnbergring. The gears are clearly divided, mechanic, and for me easier to shift clutchless rather than using the strenuous clutch. Not having a lot of electronics suits this bike well. I was happy without traction control, but the ABS kicks in a little too early for my taste. nineT Scrambler is a true nostalgic Indiana Jones ride with a substantial modern touch. Or is it the other way around? There are plenty of versions of this bike. If I were intending to buy one, I would look out for one with a more comfortable seat, bigger handlebars, and better suspension. It fulfilled its purpose of a short, hipster holiday cruiser for us. Although the solid build quality might make it a long-term investment, I do not see it finding a space in my garage anytime soon, mainly because I prefer more versatile and off-road oriented bikes. But I must admit, it is on the list of bikes I would like to own one day.